There's a little piece of housekeeping most hams do as they complete a QSO. Most of us log the event in one way or another. The FCC certainly doesn't require that we keep records, but it's nice to be able to document the event in some way. So what does it take to be a log? Well, it can be as simple as jotting it down on a paper napkin, writing it on a special log sheet, typing it into a growing page in a word processor, or keeping the entries in a special notebook. Some don't log at all, and others keep track of absolutely positively everything. But since the advent of computers in the ham shack, logging is automatically done now with various software packages or by entering the data into a software logging program. There is no best way. It all depends on what you want to do with the information and how much time you want to spend on the activity. For this demonstration, I'm going to use Amateur Contact Log by N3FJP, written by Scott Davis. You can test drive AC Log for free and download it at www.n3fjp.com. I'm using it here because it's the software I've used for a long time and am most comfortable and familiar with. You can use any program you wish, and many of the digital communication programs come with built-in loggers. In a nutshell, they are all different, and yet, in a way, all the same. What I mean is that the specific way they look or operate may be different, and they may each have different options, but the end result is the same. Your QSO is remembered and available for use later. So most of what you learn here can be easily translated into any logging program. I'm barely going to scratch the surface with AC Log. It can be customized to your preferences and performs many other useful tasks. But they are beyond this entry-level demonstration. We'll keep it real simple for now. All loggers will let you enter the standard pertinent data from your QSO. Call sign, date and time, band, mode, county, and state. Most have allowances to enter more detailed information like country, CQ zone, grid square, and signal report. Often, the software can look up information about a call sign from one of several different lookup tables or websites to gather some of the public information automatically. When I enter the call sign, many of the data fields are filled in automatically. This keeps me from having to type in data that already exists online. Some software, like AC Log, can also link automatically to the popular QSO confirmation websites, like EQSL or ARRL's Logbook of the World. That's a subject for a future video. Depending on the software, it may be possible to reorder your log by date, call sign, band, or mode. They usually have some means of searching the log for similar entries. So what if I want to do something specific with the data in my log, and my logging software has no provision for my needs? Well, we need to divert a little here. So a quick word about ADIF, or Amateur Data Interchange Format. Sounds complicated, but it's really very simple. ADIF is like DOC or JPEG or BUMP. It's just the name of a specific definition of a data format. It defines the rules for how data can be exported from your log for use elsewhere. ADIF assigns data to specifically named fields. And there are a lot of names, enough to satisfy the most data-hungry ham. The text-only format is a little like HTML, in that special characters define where a particular piece of data begins and ends. Since it's just text, any word processor or notepad can open it, read it, or change it. Let's look at just one entry from my log's ADIF exported file. The greater than and less than symbols mark a particular field definition. Along with the field name, a colon and number are included to indicate how many characters that follow make up the data for that particular field. For instance, the field called call contains the 5 characters that are VK7XX. The ADIF file may have as many or as few fields as you wish, and then ends with EOR, or end of record. The next item begins the next log entry. This standardization makes it possible for my software to read your exported log and be able to translate it back into whatever format I require. It also allows you to make a simple backup of your log in case your hard drive crashes. Not having a backup of your log is inviting heartbreak. Every logging program I know of has the ability to export or import an ADIF file. So what can you do with the ADIF file yourself? Well, it can be imported into Microsoft Excel, for instance, to be able to organize your data in any order you wish, so you can get counts of specific dates or modes or bands. Analyze the data to draw pie charts or graphs, or anything you wish. The grid, square, and band can be used to generate maps by band, or some other graphing task. Or you can do nothing with it at all. So why do I recommend a software log? Well, paper logs get lost or become unreadable with the passage of time. And penmanship? We won't even go there. A digital log can be backed up, shared, duplicated, analyzed, printed, or used to clearly remember an event from your earlier days. You can always ignore data that you have, but you can't use data you don't have. Sounds like a no-brainer to me.